So hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Erica and today I will be doing my Graveyard Project Pan finale. So this is actually Saturday, the day before the update's going up, and tomorrow's Halloween. For the whole month of October I didn't post anything because I was very busy, and I actually didn't wear very much makeup in October because I was so busy. So these numbers aren't extremely dramatic, but I did hit quite a few goals, so I'm impressed. Let's get started. I must have hit these before the move. For those of you who do not know what the Graveyard Project Pan is, it's basically a project pan where we try to use makeup that falls into one of two categories, or it could fall into both. And the first one is Resurrection, which is a product that has been in a project pan previously, or collecting cobwebs, which is a second category, and for that you can pick an item that is older in your collection. So I can't remember at this point because it's been so long since I filmed this video, but I have products from both and I'm just gonna get started. I believe this product is collecting cobwebs. It's stuck in here because I didn't have the foresight to put a backing on this, but the first product I have is my Nars Bronzer, which is from, I don't even know what it looks, so I'm like looking all over the place. I have my Nars Bronzer, which I depotted from a giant palette, so as you can see, this is the back. It's not a full size, but this is the shade Castino, and I don't even know if they make this actual shade. The only Nars Bronzer I know of is Laguna, so yeah. Anyway, my goal was to hit pan on this, and I used this product 9 times this past few months, these last 2 months, for a total of 38 uses, and I actually did hit pan on my 38th use. As you can see right there, it's a little butterfly, pumpkin, apple, I don't know. I think you can see different things as I shift it, but I'm just going to pretend it's a pumpkin and say it's perfect for spooky season. Actually, if you didn't know, Halloween's my least favorite holiday because I'm just scared of everything. I find that to be less true as I get older because I just cannot care enough to be scared. But I hate the ads that come out for Halloween. You have hit pan, and that's not a small pan. Like, that formed over like one use, or I guess not one use, but like one whole face use, the pan. So I must have been very close for a while. This did have a lot of hard pan in it. It's older. If this is exactly how Casino performs on its own, there's no way I would get it. But I'm pretty sure it's just because this thing is older that it didn't perform as well. But there's not very much left in here. I'm pretty sure I could finish this next year because I use bronzer on a daily basis despite the fact that I don't really like the way it looks on me. So this is goal number 1 met. Let's move on to something a little bit more disappointing. I have my Faced Hot Buttered Rum palette. This palette itself is not disappointing. I actually really like this. This is for the category collecting cobwebs as well. So this was a limited edition palette from 2018, and I freaking love this palette. You can tell. I used up the shadow that I set out to use up. That's a bit of a tongue twister. And I was trying to hit pan on bottoms up, but I wasn't able to, so it's this brown shadow right here. I used up vanilla extract right here, which I really liked to use to set my lids, but unfortunately all you have is a giant, very circular dent right in the middle, and I don't think I am anywhere close to hitting pan on this because of how deep the pans are. Like, these are pretty deep pans, and well, with Too Faced formula, it takes forever to use up. So I was not able to hit my goal on this. I only used it once anyway, probably because I was trying to hit pan in other eyeshadows for my other projects. So yeah, a bit of a bummer, but I don't really mind. It's not my favorite brown in the world, so I think that's also another reason why I wasn't reaching for it. Like, there's just something about it that I don't love. Maybe it's just that I don't love brown shadows. I can't figure it out, but this palette is amazing. I might as well talk about the next 2 products together because they are the same product, different shades. I have my Wet n Wild lip liners in the shade Willow, which is this one, and Chestnut, which is this one. So my goal for Willow, this was a Resurrection product. Well, they both were. This was actually my project pan last year, and I decided to put Willow in this year as well. And then one update later, I put Chestnut back in as well. So my goal was to get the cap below the black line, which I have done on Willow. I know you can barely see it, but like I have. So I've met my goal on this one. There, you can see it better now. And this is like a nice lip liner to kind of even out the skin tone on my lips, because I feel like my top lip is darker than my lower lip. I didn't really love this. It looks nice, but it's not my favorite formula, and sometimes I don't see a point in wearing this because it is so close to the color of my own lips. And then we have Chestnut, I believe. Yeah, Chestnut. The other color looks more like a chestnut to me than this one. This looks more like the outside of a chestnut, you know? But my goal was to get the cap to touch the cruelty-free logo on here, which I know Wet n Wild is not cruelty-free. Almost no brand, in my opinion, is cruelty-free. So I was able to do it. It's right here. We've done it. Or I guess I've done it. I don't think I'm going to finish this by the end of the year because I do have a lipstick that is very similar in color to this that I would like to get more use out of, because it's a lipstick and this is a lip liner. So I feel like it's more sanitary to use this longer than the lipstick. So that was another 2 products that I hit my goal on. So for Chestnut, I used this 16 times to hit my goal, and then for Willow, I used this 9 times this month for a total of 23 uses to hit my goal. So I feel like that was a lot less than last year, but maybe it's because I feel like I had to use more of this color to see it show up on my lips, because like I said, they're very similar in color. Another lip product that I have in this project pan is my LAKA lipstick. I don't know the shade name because it's in Korean, but I do not have much time left on this. This expires in February of next year. My goal on this was just to kind of just use this as a product with my other cream products. So I don't like the way this looks on my lips. Most of the time, it's very rare that I like the way this shade looks on my lips. I have a little left. I think I feel like I used up a good amount of it, like maybe a third. But yeah, I don't like the way this looks on my lips. I feel like it's a little bit too light and too pink. Like I said, it's in past videos, it's very hard for me to find the perfect nude. And once I find it, I'm just like, okay, I'm going to just stick to this in the future and not have to branch out and test. But this was one of the ones I bought on my journey to the perfect nude. That could be like taken way out of context. But anyway, I was just using this. I was going to keep this in this project for as long as this project went, and for as long as I decided to keep my cream highlighter. So I'm actually going to be taking my cream highlighter out of my other project pan, and well, obviously this project pan is ending, so I gotta use this up as well. So I have to take this out of this project pan as well. I'm hungry, I cannot think straight. So yeah, I used it quite a bit. So I used this 19 times this update for a total of 34 uses. I can definitely see progress on this, especially when I roll it down, because I think when I got it, it was peeking over the edge just a little bit. LAKA makes one of my favorite lipstick formulas. It's matte. It looks matte on your lips, but it's not drying because it's a gel. So yeah, I'm going to probably not use this as a lipstick. I know it's expiring in February, but because I don't like the way it looks on my lips and I'm not going to be ingesting it, it's just going to be on top of my skin, I will probably use it past February anyway. And just remember to never use it on my lips. I feel like expiration dates are mere suggestions, and if I notice anything like it grows hair or it smells funny, I will definitely get rid of it. The last product is actually not here because I did declutter it. It was the Wet n Wild Golden Flower Crown highlighter. My goal on it was to hit pan, and I have no idea how close I was to hitting pan on that thing. I had worn down the flower emblem on it, or embossing. I don't even know if emblem is the right word. Maybe. But I had worn down the embossing on it, and it was almost flat, and I decided, or it wasn't almost flat, you could still see a bit of the flower, but I'm going to see if I can still donate that because it has been used, but I don't know what the definition of lightly used is to some people, or if it's unacceptable to donate a product like that. It's somewhere in these boxes. I just moved, so I have no idea where it went. It's probably actually in that bag over there, but I have no idea. And I didn't even use it, so I'm probably just going to sanitize it and then donate it to someone who can get more use out of it. I really loved the megaglo highlighters for the longest time, but I've just decided now that my preference is not in your face highlighter, but I prefer something that's more natural and subtle and like glowing from within, more skin-like, you know? So that's why I decided to get rid of that highlighter and pass it on to someone else who could get use out of it, because it is a very popular highlighter. And yeah. Anyway, that's everything. I hope you enjoyed this video. Happy Halloween. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next year in April. I think this project starts in April. Thanks for watching. Bye!